Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you a way to train your magic AFK. A couple of the methods will make profit for you, the other one will be break even or make a little loss. So what you need before you can start doing this method, you will need 65 Slayer, at least you will need 13 magic because you can do Fire Strike at that point. But to reach 95,000 magic experience in an hour you will need the Fire Wave. And another requirement for this one is 43 prayer at least because you need protect from melee. But if you have a higher prayer level you will need some less prayer potions, so a high prayer level will be recommended. So we are here in Great Corendon Center. So to get here, take the boat in Port Sarim to Zea and just run to the center. Once here, just investigate the statue. And you are here inside and you can go to Dust Devils. But first the armor. So you will need a face mask or a Slayer helmet. We don't do this in a Slayer task, but if you have a Slayer task it will be even more magic experience and more profit in an hour. So the Slayer helmet, an occult necklace, pretty important. So the cape, I'm bringing a cloak just to boost my prayer bonus, so I will need less prayer potions. The same, I bring monk robes, the top and the bottom, a war blessing for extra prayer bonus. And now here I'm bringing the mystic smoke staff. You can also come with the staff of death, but with the staff of death you will spend some more money on the runes, but you can deal 15% more damage. So if you're coming with Fire Strike, Firebolt or Fire Wave, you can come with a Malediction Ward. But if you come with Fire Wave, you can also bring your Tome of Fire. It's some more experience in an hour, but it's also costing some more money for each cast. So, and for the boots, I'm bringing my Wizard Boots and a Torment Bracelet. It's also boosting 5% damage, so it's also great if you can afford this one. If not, you can bring your Barrow Gloves. And I'm just bringing my Ring of Wealth because I want to do this method AFK, so if you have your ring, it will pick up the coin drops and that's pretty important. So once inside, start running east. If you see the moss guys, go a little bit south and then go back east. And here you'll find Dust Devils, but go south of the first Dust Devils. And here you will find 8 of them. So during the video I will show you an example of 1 hour doing this with Fire Strike, 1 hour with Firebolt, 1 hour with Fire Wave without the Tome of Fire, and 1 hour Fire Wave with the Tome of Fire. So during the video I'm not showing an example of the Fire Blast because the price of the Death Rune is pretty similar as the Blood Rune. So for the people who can't use the Fire Wave yet, you can just come here with the Fire Blast. Of course it will be give some more loss than the Fire Wave I guess, but it will be all pretty similar to the Fire Wave. So I'm going to show you now the 4 examples, the experience rates an hour and the profit or loss rate in an hour doing this. But first, short, if you are here, just click on the 8 Dust Devils. And then you can just go AFK for a while. Of course you have to pick up the drops if they are something useful. But we are bringing our Ring of Wealth, so they are dropping often coins, and with the Ring of Wealth you don't have to pick up that much. But they have pretty good drops as well, that's why we are bringing nature runes. And also if you have a Bone Crusher, just bring your Bone Crusher, as every time you bury bones here, of if you have a Bone Crusher in your inventory, if you kill a Dust Devil you will get 1 prayer point back. So that way with a Bone Crusher in your inventory you will need less prayer potions. And because the loss rate is pretty close to break even, if you have a Bone Crusher in your inventory, there is a chance you won't even make loss even if you are using your Fire Wave with the Tome of Fire. We're gonna do the Dust Devils now for 1 hour with Fire Strike. So I will see how much experience in magic I will have in 1 hour. I'm starting at 147,500 XP. And let's see after doing this for an hour at how many XP we will end. I think with Fire Strike you will also end in profit doing this method. So based on me doing this for 1 hour, I have 27,000 magic experience in an hour, 8,000 hit points experience in an hour, and my profit was 100k. So doing this with Firestrike will give you around 100k profit in an hour. Of course it can be different, sometimes it will be more, sometimes it will be less. It's kinda based on how lucky you are with the drops. So after killing the Dust Devils for 1 hour with Firestrike, this is our total loot. So we have used 8 prayer potions because we have started with 16 of them, and we almost used 1,300 mind runes. So if you use the price checker, let's see first how much money we did spend this hour. So we need to make 80k to make profit from doing this. If we use the price checker, let's see how much profit we make after all. So if you are doing this method with Firestrike, you will almost make 100k profit in an hour. Also you have a chance to receive a Dragon Chain Body or a Dust Battle Staff. So doing this with Firestrike, we have started with 147,000 magic experience and now we are at 120,000. So means we are getting 27k magic experience an hour doing this with Firestrike. So 1 hour with Firebolt at the Dust Devils was 44,000 magic experience and 12,000 hit points experience. And at the end I had 20,000 profit, but I think I was pretty unlucky with the drops in this 1 hour. I did the Dust Devils now for 1 hour with Firebolt. I have used almost 830 Chaos Runes. In fact I use more Chaos Runes, but Dust Devils are dropping often 80 Chaos Runes at once. So my previous trip I did for 1 hour, I only had to use 30 Chaos Runes in 1 hour. So it's kinda based on your luck. So here below the prayer potions, this is my drops from 1 hour at Dust Devils with Firebolt. So I think I'm pretty break even, but I don't feel that I was lucky with the drops. So in 1 hour we have used 821 Chaos Runes, so that's almost 82k. And we also used 8 prayer potions, so let's almost take another 80k for that. So let's say a total of 160k that we used to kill 1 hour Dust Devils with Firebolt. Our loot from 1 hour killing the Dust Devils with Firebolt is around 175,000 to 180,000. So we are making around 20k profit, but I was feeling unlucky with my loots from the Dust Devils this 1 hour. So in fact I think you should make more than 20k profit an hour with Firebolt. So we're gonna do this now for 1 hour with Fire Wave without a Tome of Fire. I will try it again for an hour with the Tome of Fire and see the difference in magic experience and the profit rate. So I'm not sure we're gonna make profit doing this with the Fire Wave because probably we are spending now too much money on every cast. But let's see at the end of the 1 hour how much loss or profit we will make. So doing the Dust Devils with Fire Wave is around 82,000 magic experience in an hour and also 19,000 hit points experience in an hour. You are making some loss. The loss for me in this 1 hour was 30,000 GP. But I think for myself that I was pretty lucky with the drops. I had 3 times a Dragon Dagger and 3 times a Mystic Staff. So I think normally the loss will be a little bit bigger than 30,000 GP. But 82,000 magic experience for 30,000 GP is in my opinion not bad at all. After doing this for an hour with Fire Wave, we have used 1,235 Blood Runes and 8 Prayer Potions. So let's calculate first how much we actually have spent on doing this. So we used around 421k to do this for an hour. So let's see if our drops from the Dust Devils are pretty similar to 421,000 or not. I think I was pretty lucky this trip. I got 3 times a Dragon Dagger and 3 times a Mystic Staff, so these drops are pretty expensive. So let's see how much we have from our loot. I wasn't able to pick everything up as I brought too many prayer potions for 1 hour. So for doing this an hour we almost made 30,000 GP loss. In fact, it isn't that bad as we have around 82,000 magic experience in an hour. But I think I was pretty lucky with these drops, so maybe if you do this for an hour, sometimes you will only have around 200 or 300k on drops. So it will be different, but normally you will be more in loss doing this method with Firewave than in profit. But sometimes you will also be in profit. It's kinda based on how lucky you are with your drops. So we still need 38,000 magic experience, and before doing this an hour we still need 120,000. So it's 82,000 magic experience an hour if you do this with Firewave. So for next method we're gonna go again with 3000 Blood Ruins, but this time we're gonna bring our Tome of Fire. So normally we will have some more magic experience in an hour, but I'm not sure about what profit we can expect or what loss rates we can expect from doing this. So the last thing for this video, we're gonna do this again with Firewave, but this time we're gonna use our Tome of Fire. So let's see, we got 3758 charge. So we're gonna do this for 1 hour. I brought some last prayer potions so I could pick up some more drops at the end. We are starting this time with 2,930,000 magic experience, and let's see after doing this for 1 hour how much magic experience we will have. So from doing Dust Devils 1 hour with Firewave with the Tome of Fire, you can expect 95,000 magic experience an hour and 26,000 hit point experience in an hour. But you are making around 80,000 GP loss each hour. Anyway, I wasn't that lucky with my drops as previous hour, so maybe that could be the reason. Anyway, the profit loss rate will be for everyone different. It's kinda based on how lucky you are, and it's hard to mention if I only do this for 1 hour. If I will do this 10 hours with Firewave, I could give you a more average loss rate. But more important is that you can see how much magic experience you can expect for each method in an hour. So we did this now for 1 hour with our Firewave and our Tome of Fire. I think I wasn't that lucky this trip with my drops, but let's see. So we have used 1,211 Blood Ruins, around 60 burned pages and 8 prayer potions. So if you use the price checker on what we used so far, so for this trip we have spent around 600k on Blood Ruins, burn page and prayer potions. So let's see how much value we have from our drops. So I was not that lucky this time, but let's see how much value we have at the end. I could not pick up all the drops, I had a full inventory. So we made around 80k loss from doing this 1 hour with our Firewave and a Tome of Fire. Anyway, so let's see how much magic experience we have. So we start with 2,930,000 and now we got 3,005,000 magic experience. So it means we got 92,000 magic experience from doing this an hour. So it's not that much different with the Firewave, but you will have more hit points experience in an hour. So from the Firewave we got 19,000. And from the Firewave with the Tome of Fire we have 27,000 hit points experience in an hour. So that's 8,000 hit points experience you have more in an hour with the Tome of Fire, because mostly you will hit more than 30, and with the Firewave I think maximum hit is around 25 or 26 or something. So that's why you are getting more hit points experience with the Tome of Fire. Anyway, so we made 80,000 GP loss with doing this with the Tome of Fire. But I don't feel that I was lucky with the drops this time. But I think it will be very hard to end up in profit if you are using the Firewave or the Firewave with the Tome of Fire. But still, 92,000 experience in magic for only 80,000 GP. That's like only 1 GP, even less, for an experience. And with the normal Firewave without the Tome of Fire we only were losing 40,000 GP. And if you have like a Bone Crusher, you will need less prayer potions. So if you just have like a Bone Crusher in your inventory, you're probably gonna only use, like with the Tome of Fire and the Firewave, maybe 3 or 4 prayer potions in one trip. So that will reduce our loss to only 30 to 40,000 or 92,000 magic experience. So the Bone Crusher will reduce your loss a lot and you get some prayer experience. So I think this is a really great way to train your magic. It's AFK, it's cheap and it's fast to get magic experience, so what you want more? I hope you can use this guide to train your magic cheap. Subscribe to my channel for more guides or any other videos. Thanks for watching.